Hey, how you doing? It's James Lavers here. It's just gone 9 p.m. here in the UK, and this is a bit of a surprise video. Surprise! um, the reason I'm doing this video is as by way, kind of as an apology. See, I had promised you in an earlier video that all the details about the video conversion mentoring program would be up and online at noon tomorrow. That's noon, Friday the 22nd. I'm not going to be able to meet that, unfortunately, and I'm really sorry for it. The reason is I'm a diabetic, and it's not something that I broadcast. But what it does mean is, 1 in 1,000 times I get wiped out, either through low blood sugar, which is called a hypo, or I get a high blood sugar that completely drains me for the whole day. Well, I had the second one because of some of my insulin vials got crushed in one of my bags. I didn't have any insulin. And cut a long story short, I didn't have any transport today. It's been a bit of a nightmare, quite honestly. And I would never normally do a video like this because I've got no energy. I feel shit, if you don't mind me using such language. And I've just been wiped out all day. What that means is some of the work that I was doing in preparation for noon tomorrow is not going to happen. It's not going to be there. So I'm moving the time back. I'm moving it to 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so that's 5 p.m., 1700 hours UK time tomorrow. And what I want you to do, if you don't mind, is to grab a pen or a piece of paper, scrap of paper, something that you've got nearby, your mobile phone, anything that you can take down, like an event or something, and just scribble down 1700 or 5 p.m. Friday 22nd. That's tomorrow, as I'm recording this. Okay, it's Thursday. It's 9 p.m. Okay. And just scribble it down. Video conversion, 5 p.m. Videoconversion.tv. That's where you need to go tomorrow at 5. I'll be sending an email out to let you know, but so that you're sort of informed. That's the thing to do. Okay. Like I said, just grab a scrap of paper or a pencil or something, whatever you got to hand, and just scribble down 5 p.m. Videoconversion.tv. Okay. And I'll promise that it'll all be up for you by then, okay? Unless you hear in the news that they found my body or something. So that's not even funny, but it's the kind of day that it's been. Anyway, so I thought, by way of sort of a kind of an apology for not being able to commit to the date that I put, even though I hope I've got a valid enough reason here, but I wanted to give you another tip. And this goes back to when I used to produce infomercials, when I used to be a consultant in direct response television, which I still am to a certain degree, but this was when I was actually making the programs. And I sold everything from fake diamond rings to food processors to face creams. That sounds like a good title for a book. If you've ever seen any of these infomercials that sell like fitness equipment and stuff, you'll know that at various intervals during the program, usually this blue screen comes up with loads of writing, a little picture of the product, and a big phone number. And a voice comes on that goes, order your fitness equipment today, and we'll also send you, and it sort of sounds like that. I never did any of the voiceovers, but they always do, don't they? If you buy now, you'll also receive a free can opener, or something ridiculous like that. The blue screen is called a billboard, and that period in the infomercial is called the call to action. And it's also when we found we got the most orders during the call to action, which we call the CTA. Now, the CTA is probably the single most important aspect of your videos that convert. The CTA makes the difference between your video just being an entertainment piece or an amusing or a slightly interesting piece of video and a video that actually gets somebody to act upon the content. Now, your CTAs don't need to be like the sort that I used to produce for the infomercials with a big blue screen and suddenly a voiceover comes on and goes, buy John's stuff or buy Susan's thing because it's this great. It doesn't require that. But a CTA is the point in your video where you tell your prospective customer what to do next. Okay, and it doesn't have to be in a directorial manner, in a tyrannical manner. Okay, it's not about going, you must do this, although lots of people do that. I remember working with a guy called Tony Little, and Tony Little sold fitness equipment, and he's a short little guy with a ponytail, huge, built like a brick shithouse, if you excuse my French. And he was crazy in his infomercials. He was like, "You gotta get this, you gotta," completely weird. So if you want to be like that, hey, why not? But the CTA is effectively the point in your video where you say, okay, look, here's what you need to do next. I gave you an example of one a couple of minutes ago, and I said, look, grab a sheet of paper, write this down, and go to this website at 5 p.m. tomorrow, right? There was an example. And it's good to do it at various points throughout your video because people will watch for different amounts of time. But CTA, call to action, it's the thing that differentiates between a video, an online video, and an online video that converts your viewer to some form of something else, either to, a member of your email list or to a paying customer or whatever it may be that you intend for them, okay? So in order to do a CTA, you need to first know, what do I intend for my viewer to do next? What do I intend? Most people don't even ever answer that question properly. What do I intend for the viewer to do next? Okay, so you've got to answer that question, and then you've got to decide how you're going to get them to do that, or how you're going to encourage them, or cajole them, or provoke them to take that action. Okay, it can be through giving them some content. It can be through, well, I reveal a whole load of ways of doing it inside the coaching program. There's just a couple, and hopefully it gives you some food for thought. If you listen to nothing else that I've given you so far, please act upon the CTA, call to action. Implement it into your video so that your viewer knows what to do next and what's expected of them. It's not about manipulating people. It's not about trying to get people to do weird stuff. It's just about giving those who want to know more, who want to go to the next stage, the ability to do so easily, clearly, concisely, okay? So, call to action, implement it into your videos to turn them into videos that convert. And don't forget, be here at 5 p.m. tomorrow, videoconversion.tv at 5 p.m. That's Friday, the 22nd of January at 5 p.m. Don't miss it. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.